Hello students, welcome to Notebook. In today's video lesson, we shall discuss Neha's Alarm Clock by Girija Rani Asthana. You have an adapted or modified version of the actual play in your book, which we shall discuss today. Do you wake up early in the morning? Do you like it? Waking up early is a good habit. Today, we shall talk about Neha and her experience of waking up early. Let us get to know a little about our writer. Girija Rani Asthana is a contemporary author writing both in Hindi and English. She specializes in children's books and collaborates with various other authors. She writes plays, novels, and books teaching children vocabulary and sentences. Some of her famous books are Children of Magic Pen, Play, Ek Dost Saap, The Stranger We Love, Barney's Night Out. The story Neha's Alarm Clock is written in the form of a dialogue between the narrator, Neha's mother, birds, the sun, and Neha. Let us begin with the story now. In the story, we find Neha hates getting up in the morning. Her alarm clock starts ringing at 6 o'clock every morning. She thinks it is unfair that the clock rings every morning and wakes her up. She wishes that her alarm clock forgets its job someday. Just as Neha wishes, her alarm clock falls one day and stops ringing. However, the next day, as she sleeps, the small chirpy birds that visit her daily and sit on her windowsill wake her up. Neha is not happy at the birds waking her up early morning. She wishes to be left alone so that she can sleep in peace. The next morning, the birds do not come to wake Neha up, but the bright sun does not want Neha to be late for school. Hence, he shines all brightly to wake her up. Annoyed, Neha does not want to see the sun either, and her wishes come true the next morning. Being cloudy, the sun is not visible, but the narrator says Neha's mother calls her up for school. But now, Neha is disappointed and angry that there is no escape from waking up early in the morning. The next morning, Neha wakes up with a start and sees that it is 6 o'clock by her watch. She asks her mother, who woke her up? To her utter surprise, Neha finds out that it is not her mother who asked her to wake up, but it is she herself who got up from sleep without any alarm clock, birds, or the sun calling her. Neha's mother explains to her that it is her biological clock waking her up in the morning, although it is a Sunday. She explains that just as Neha falls asleep every night by 9 p.m., has a lunch at 1 in the afternoon, similarly, her body wakes up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Students, do you know what the biological clock is? The biological clock is the inbuilt mechanism in a living system that exists to explain the timing or periodicity of the various behavior and physiological process in the living organism. Each one of us has an inbuilt biological clock where our body decides on the time we feel hungry or sleepy. That's all for today's video lesson. We hope this lesson helps you in studies and also teaches you to take notice of your own biological clock. See you soon.